So hey guys, my name is Bree. I'm going to be running down to you the A to the Z with Dr. Bradley. Um, okay, so why did I choose Dr. Bradley in Miami? I chose him because I didn't want to go to a um, a plastic surgery facility where like it was like a windmill of girls, like girls in and out, in and out, in and out. I wanted, care that was individualized, and I wanted to, feel like I just wasn't, cattle or whatever. So I actually got quick responses back from Jessica, his business partner. Um, and she was really, nice, helpful, helped me weigh out my pros and cons, and, gave me more insight about Dr. Bradley that I didn't know. Um, so I was able to book my appointment, my surgery actually, like probably 2 months out, well, probably a month out. My surgery on June 2nd, 2021. And I flew out. I actually have pictures and videos of the whole fly out, me meeting Dr. Bradley, my consult, my post-op consult. So if you guys want that, I'll just add that on as well. But I went for a BBL. I have twin daughters, so of course I wanted to, tweak myself. Um, I really wish I would have got a tummy tuck as well, but that's coming up. So the BBL, I got there the day before my surgery and met with Dr. Bradley. Um, the place where the surgery is done is not the place where your consult is done. So, um, yeah, I'll elaborate on that if you need that as well. But it's two different places that you're getting seen. Um, what else can I say? I elaborate more. Just let me know if you want that. Like I can definitely elaborate more about that. But that was that. So I went, seen a doctor, went to my hotel, unwind for the night or whatever. Oh, also they give you your medication form so you can fill them out the day before. They also say that Dr. Bradley has some issues with prescribing narcs. So they did give me a little wait, and they did want to verify some information at Walgreens. But eventually, I did get my medication that night. Um, the next day, my surgery was the first. I was the first person to be seen, and it was like 5, 6 in the morning. I didn't even get to sleep. Like I was nervous. I was nervous. Oh my god, I was nervous. But you wash, do all of that. You come in with nothing on. Basically, you come in with your robe on. Don't have any clothes on. There's no need for it. So, when I first got there, nobody was there. Like I said, like the surgery, where you get your surgery is not the same place. You get your surgery. I don't even know really what to call it because it was so early in the morning when I got my surgery. I didn't even really know what it was, but it's like an outlet mall or like it's like a roll mall. I don't even know what to call it, like roll stores. Um, so went in, took my meds, talking to Jessica, waiting for the doctor, waiting for the anesthesiologist to come. They came. The anesthesiologist was running a little late. She met up with me quick. It seemed like as soon as she met up with me, I was down for the count. But I was nervous. I was a little nervous. I was excited though. Uh, Surgery. It seemed like as soon as I laid down, I went to sleep. Waking up, I really don't remember too much of waking up. I just remember like the moment my conscious kicked in is when I was sitting in the back seat of the rental car, and it was hot as hell, and I was sweating, and I could not go back to sleep, or I could not sleep anymore because I was sweating so bad. Yeah, my stepmother and my sister left me in the car to go into Whole Foods. I I needed the watermelon and stuff like that too. But it's like y'all could have told me, gave me a heads up that I was going into the store. So I'm calling. I'm like, what? Y'all left the windows up? No AC. We in Florida. Like, I'm hot as hell. Where are y'all at? So they came out. We went to the hotel. I slept. I slept it off. I slept. I had chuck pads down. Oh, so let me know if you want me to tell you what you really need for surgery, because you be buying a whole bunch of unnecessary stuff you don't really need. And some things that you really need is you don't even buy. So, I had chuck pads, so I slept. And I was draining a lot. Like, the chuck pads was, I had to change the chuck pads for like 2 days, 3 days. But I slept it off the next day. I finally looked at myself in the mirror, and of course I was happy. Of course, you picking out like little things like, oh, like this hip looks bigger than this one, but of course you're swollen too. So I mean, granted, it is what it is, but you're swollen too. So a lot of that's gonna go down. I was so happy, and I wasn't really in so much pain. Like, again, I don't really feel pain like usual people, or I have a high pain tolerance. Um, so doesn't really pain doesn't stop me. So I went to the mall. Yes, me and my sister went to the mall. I forget what mall, but it was a nice mall, super big, nice mall. And I didn't mind. I was walking around with my faja on, all of my padding, and that's one thing. Dr. Bradley does not recommend padding, using padding and stuff and stuffing your faja immediately after. But we can get into that too. But me, I was wanting to be a hot girl, so I was stuffed to the max. Okay. Went to the mall with my little green dress on, thinking I was cute. And of course, people was staring. Of course, you could obviously tell I just had surgery. I'm walking a little different, but it didn't stop me. So what stopped me was, I forget what store I was in, and the doctor calls me. The doctor was like, "How are you feeling?" I'm great. I'm in the mall. He's like, "You're in the mall? Like, get out of the mall. Like, that's too much. That's too much. Like, working for you." I'm like, "I'm fine though." He's like, "It's too much. Like, you need to ambulate, but not ambulate so much where, you can, lose so much blood or whatever the case may be." So we went to the food court, got something to eat, and went back to the car. Went home. My other sister was flying in that night, so we waited and picked her up and went home to take my meds, and called that a night. No, actually, was it that night? No, it was. So after that, went home. Cool. Next day, we wanted to go to the beach. I mean, I didn't. Who wants to be stuck in a hotel? Went to the beach. Of course, I didn't get in the water or anything. I was fully dressed. I just walked around the beach, trying to take cute pictures, but they didn't look cute because, of course, I'm patted down. Um, so that was that. Dr. Bryce does not recommend massages so early, and again, I see why like a lot of masseuses, a lot of doctors do recommend it, but I see why you don't need it. And again, I can elaborate so much more on why it's a waste of money at that point in time. Um, but I actually did one massage, and that was after I seen Dr. Bradley for my post-op. That's when I got my first massage. And I really wasn't like in pain getting massage. The massage was not painful. I can link her as well. She seen me that day. Like, I booked and came in that day. Like, I didn't need to book in advance and stuff like that. I was leaving probably the day after or something like that. But she was very, very nice. Literally not far at all from Miami, Fort Lauderdale, Coves Creek. I think that's where he's at. He literally off of 1 and 9. Like, she was very good. I can put that video and her information as well. Got the massage. It was great. Actually, I was so obsessed that I got taped, and it looked good being taped, and it felt good at first. It really did. It felt super, super compressing. So I definitely probably recommend that at first, but after a while, don't even tape. I mean, I have like scars where I've ripped my skin from the tape, so it's not even that. Like if you're gonna be getting massages, like frequently, there's no need to get the tape. Because the tape lasts like 3 4 days. It's just too messy, too much. So I don't even recommend that. But I do recommend these pills to help you with the swelling. Like that's major. That's your whole recovery, swelling. The only reason why you're wearing a faja is to prevent you from swelling and being uncomfortable. It's not to make a shape that's not there. Like, I came into the game like that. To like, oh, I only want to get the guitar fajas. And if your surgeon didn't do a guitar body, you're not getting a guitar body from the faja. Whatever he sculpted and lipo is the result kind of you're gonna get. Um, also, coming home. Oh, I drove to my massage. Yes, I did. I drove. I used my boppy pillow, and I drove there. No issues. It was no issues, but it wasn't a far drive. It probably like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. I drove, and I drove back. It was fine. No issues. I actually stopped at Chick-fil-A on the way back too. So, uh, coming home, I did book a first class because you do want the space. I'm sorry, you do. You don't want to be tight next to someone. You want the space. Even though my flight was only 2 or 3 hours, like I still wanted the space. And the priority, you want priority. So that I came back with the boppy pillow. Also, when I was walking through the terminals, I was getting winded. So you do want to walk slow. You will get winded. So take your time. I did not use the assisted, the disabled person's assistance, which would be the wheelchair and attendee. I did not use that. I just walked. You know, um, oh, your butt is so hard. Oh my gosh, girl. So you get the surgery, your butt is hard, like rock hard. Like it feels like cement is in them. It feels like cement is in there. Um, and I mean, you're sore. Your stomach and everything is very sore. Like it's extremely sore, and you want to stay in your fire hot because you feel comfortable. Uh, Came home. I still was uncomfortable. I still was on my knees. Like I didn't sit on my butt. I sat on my knees with a pillow. I didn't sleep on my butt, whatever. Um, I didn't get massages here until like a week until I got home, and I found a great holistic lady who did them, and she didn't open my scars. Oh my gosh! So I tried to go to Massage Envy because the Massage Envy in my area said they specialized in like lymphatic massages. Was I wrong? First of all, they tried to open my incisions. He was so rough. Like it was just unnecessary. Like lymphs, it's lymphs on your body. Like that's the job of the lymph to absorb all the toxins out your body. There's no need to open up new incisions. There's no need to open up any incision whatsoever. So make sure your masseuse is not opening any incisions. Period. Um, So I went to go see her. She was great. Every time after I seen her, I felt great. But as I kept like healing, and I healed pretty fast due to these pills that I took. I healed pretty fast. I wasn't swelling up like crazy. The only time I realized that I would swell up is if I got angry, if I was yelling at someone, or one person in particular, or if I was yelling at anyone, or I just got like to 0 to 100, I would start swelling. So that's when I would want to put my faja back on, and that's the only time I felt like, oh my gosh, I need to put it on. So if you can, I don't know, control your mental space and stuff, you won't swell. Like, you don't really need it on after like a month. Like after the first month, I stopped wearing it 24/7. That was just what's out. I was wearing, and I felt as though it was like compressing my butt. I didn't want anything else on my butt. I want my butt to be as full as it's documented. And I realized that the swelling was going down. Me thinking it's the fat dying, I was like, I don't want nothing touching it. I just, you know, do the top part of my body. And that worked too. That was great for me. So, another thing I want to talk to you guys about is having sexual relations after surgery. I waited because that hard booty is just not for me. Your butt's hard. It starts getting soft, but it starts getting soft from the cheeks, like the bottom of the cheeks, and then it starts going up. But everything is like hard. Um, and you do want to massage yourself. Like you do want to just like feel on your body, massage yourself because you are gonna be bruised and sore. And if you have somebody else at home to massage you, plus that's a great thing. Like you're gonna want people just to massage your body. Not because it's so much pain, but it's just like pain and it just doesn't feel great. But you're getting addicted, like, and you'd be like, oh, when am I getting my next surgery? So that was that. The masseuse. So she kept it 100 with me. Like I was telling her like, Dr. Bradley told me that my stomach will go back in, like this the tightness, because I have twin daughters. So and it really didn't. I mean, I'm 6 months post-op now, and it really hasn't. And I actually have been trying to get in touch with Dr. Bradley or Jessica, and I haven't been getting any response. So probably that's like with the same thing that you try to avoid, I kind of ran into. Like you do want, a doctor that can answer you whenever, however far along you are, and just follow up with you. Dr. Bradley did not do that. He, contacted me once, that post op, and that was that. Now they can say like, you only paid for one post op, but I feel as though as a patient of yours, it shouldn't matter 2 months down the line or 6 months down the line. I should still be able to contact you because it's still fairly new. Um, so that, I mean, it is some cons, but let me know if you want me to do a pros and cons video because I will have to literally sit down and write it before I'll just come on because I really want to have as much information and accurate as possible. So Dr. Bradley's work, I will rate it. Okay, so depending on what you're going for, I was going for like more natural, athletic type of like just curve me up. Don't make me look like I got surgery too much. And I'm not one of those natural girls. But I didn't want to look crazy. I'm only 5 feet, 130 on my heaviest day. Like I don't want to look crazy. I'm too small for that. So he did. Like everybody who see my butt was like, whoa, beautiful, beautiful. So everybody loved my results. Everybody loved my results. But I don't know. I wish I would have got a little more, but I didn't have a lot of fat on me. But I wish I would have had a little more hips. But he literally told me that he put all the fat, like all the fat he could muster, and back to me because I didn't have too much. Um, so it's some pros and cons with Dr. Bradley. Um, he was also, I think, a hand surgeon before he became a BBL surgeon, and I don't think that he's been doing BBLs for too long, but don't quote me on that. But he did actually a great job. Like he's a trustable, he's a trusting surgeon. But as far as the follow up, I don't know. But I'm not gonna make this video too long. Let me know anything that you want to know about Dr. Bradley, and I'll answer all your questions. I know you want to see the results. My stomach, I'll probably wait. Let me know what y'all want to see. But the butt, I mean, you probably don't want to see it in these pants because these like supposed to make your butt look good. So I don't know, but yeah, I had to show y'all. So I have a hernia too, guys, so that's that. Sorry, move my blanket. I'm trying to move this out the way. Okay, so you probably can't see so well, but you can't see that well. You can. All right, next video. Next video I'll show you guys because I gotta get everything worked out. But yeah. Dr. Bradley, so much to talk about when you're picking surgeons, especially in Miami. So many people you can go to. But I definitely would advise picking up a private plastic surgeon than going to a facility that has like a host of doctors, because again, you're paying that, you know, special of whatever, $8,000 or whatever you're paying, and you're not you're only getting a certain amount of fat lipo, like a certain amount of body areas lipo. You're not getting everything lipo like you want, so you get more areas of lipo. um Going private, you know that your surgeon is the one that's actually doing the surgery instead of the surgeon's assistant. Um, so it's a lot to think about. But please like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you want to know because we could really dive into this. All right.